Reuben's Rant.
Now, my rant this week is about Shayna Jack, the Australian swimmer who has been pinged for a drug offence. Both her A and her B tested samples came up bad, and it looks like she's in a world of trouble and may well get a 4-year penalty. It looks fairly clear-cut in this case, but the point I want to make is we had Mac Horton a week or so ago that got up and refused to stand on the dais with a Chinese athlete or was he Chinese or Japanese? I think a Chinese athlete, because he thought that he was, he'd taken drugs. And the point that I made at that time was that, the authorities were looking into it. They'd made a decision at that point in time to not suspend him for the World Championships. And I asked, what did Mac Horton know that the authorities didn't, unless Mac Horton is saying that the authorities are corrupt. But the point I'm trying to make is that, there are degrees of drug offences. It's not that, someone is a complete drug cheat or they're not at all. There are degrees in between. For example, somebody might get fined or get suspended for a couple of months for having too much caffeine. You had a couple of footballers who, Josh Thomas and I can't remember the other fellow's name, who played for Collingwood, who took illicit drugs and were out for 2 years. Now, I get concerned that some people will jump up and down and say, oh, they're drug cheats, and just put everybody in the same bucket. But the truth is, like everything in life, there is nuance. And if you do have a well-constituted body that can make the decisions as to what are the appropriate penalties, then that is who we should leave it to.